Eve in 23 years.
Since we got married.
Yes, I heard Jim Ramsey say that on Channel 9 tonight. It's been 23 years since it's been a night like tonight. And you know what? If you're in the house and you're looking out the window, it is gorgeous.
In fact, I wound up taking yet another picture of our little. I wonder if
you're thinking you could put a picture
Mike,
up on the internet.
If I showed a little digital camera picture, could you zoom in on that? Okay, we just might do that so you would see what what one of our Christmas pictures looks like that I took tonight.
Well, when after 3 or 4 hours of people looking at us, they'll love to see a picture, a snapshot that's on your digital camera.
In fact, throughout the night, we're probably going to do different things that will be specifically for people on the internet. If you're watching, you'll be able to. We're working some things out with Mike DeMichael, so you may have some little surprises for those of you who are listening on the internet.
But if you're not listening on the internet, we're going to be playing for you some of the great musical moments from the past year, and we have had a whole bunch.
Oh, boy.
We've had some wonderful, talented people here in studio with us, and if you missed them, you're going to hear some of those songs that they performed for us live in studio. And, you never know who's going to stop by via the telephone, so we hope that you will stick with us throughout the evening.
You're listening to the Voice of Chicago, News Talk 720 WGN.
It is 11:30 and time for a news update.
Good evening, I'm Veronica Carter. More than 1 million revelers jammed New York Times Square to ring in the new year. They showed up to watch the dropping of a new energy-efficient ball containing more than 9,000 light-emitting diodes. The snowplows and the salt trucks are out for those traveling around Chicago this New Year's Eve. It's a little slick, but the good news is the snow advisory is canceled. Speaking of cancellations, 180 flights at O'Hare did not take off today and tonight because of the weather, and delays there are about 45 minutes. A married suburban Chicago woman whose disappearance to be with another man prompted a costly search won't face criminal charges. Cook County Sheriff's Police say they haven't determined if civil damages will be sought against 24-year-old Anu Solinki or the man she fled with. Illinois Attorney General Lisa Madigan says a casino's decision to end years of legal battles over control of its state gaming license is a victory for the state of Illinois. Madigan now says that Emerald Casino won't open in the Chicago suburb of Rosemont. The state can reissue the license. WGN Sports, the Bulls lost in overtime to the Orlando Magic tonight, 112 to 110. Tomorrow it's the Fighting Illini taking on USC in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. Now traffic in WGN Traffic Central. Here's Ted Novak.
Stand by.
Stand by. Wait a minute. I think I figured this. This is our first gotcha, so people on the internet can see as I fix the gotcha. Now hit it, Ted.
Road conditions not exactly ideal if you're traveling throughout Chicagoland, but the main line's not too bad. Mostly just wet and slushy if you're on the Edens, Kennedy, Eisenhower, Stevenson, or Dan Ryan. Bishop Ford, I-57, no specific problems, and by that I mean accidents or delays. If you're on the tollways, also not bad. The farther you get away from Chicago, of course, you're going to see worse road conditions, particularly on the secondary roads and side streets. If you're traveling CTA, they still have the penny rides until 6 a.m. If you're on Lakeshore Drive, however, you could see some problems. The fireworks getting ready to go off at Navy Pier just about 28 minutes from now. We're going to see huge delays crossing either direction of Lakeshore Drive just north of the river. Avoid it if you can. Ted Novak, WGN Traffic Central.
Now the WGN forecast. Here's Mark Thibodeau from the Weather Channel.
Still looking at some snow showers blowing around in the wind tonight. In fact, after the snow ends, blowing snow could still cut visibility. Snow advisory through 6 a.m. for the whole Chicago area. Snow gradually ends tonight. Total storm accumulation since the event began about 2 to 4 inches. Lows in the upper teens western suburbs, low 20s at the lakefront and downtown. I'm meteorologist Mark Thibodeau on the Weather Voice of Chicago. News Talk 720 WGN.
34 at the lakefront, 30 at Midway and light snow, and officially 29 degrees at O'Hare. I'm Veronica Carter, News Talk 720 WGN.
So, cue the announcer to say, what's the best way to sell a car these days? By owner, online? Who can you trust? How long will it take? All kinds of questions. And face it, the process of selling your car isn't exactly fun. Well, here's the solution. There's a company called Wheels of Chicagoland in Northbrook. Wheels of Chicagoland is owned by Ed Dillon and Jeff Woodward. If you're like the peace of mind of dealing privately with a reputable company, Ed and Jeff are your guys. For the past 20 years, thousands of customers have trusted Ed and Jeff when selling their car. When you call Wheels of Chicagoland, you'll choose an appointment time, so there's absolutely no waiting. In fact, selling your car is a 20-minute process. You'll receive an offer at your appointment, and if you choose to accept it, you'll leave with a check. It's that simple. To set up your appointment to meet with Ed and Jeff, call Wheels of Chicagoland. They're at 847-205-0420. That's 847-205-0420. Also, be sure to ask about their $100 referral fee. You can also check out their website at wheelsofchicagoland.com. They're at 847-205-0420.